Hi folks, Florida Man here. Today we're going over another possible opening from the Diplomacy Classic map. This opening is an option for Austria, and it's called the Hedgehog. We're going to go over how it works, why an Austrian player might use it, and how well it works. We'll go over other variations on the Hedgehog, like the Southern Hedgehog, the Houseboat, and the Roadhog, in their own videos, so stay tuned for those. Anyway, the Hedgehog is Austria ordering spring moves of Trieste to Venice, Vienna to Galicia, Budapest to Romania. It's basically a description of an Austrian decision to strike out in all directions defensively, which, as you might guess, is based on the Austrian perception that there's a high likelihood of being attacked from every direction. Admittedly, a frequently accurate perception. This opening has the merit of countering aggression from all directions to some degree, except that Turkey is left uninhibited and is very likely to either take Greece or bounce you out of Serbia with this moveset in the fall. Of course, there is very little that Austria can really do to bother Turkey in 1901, and vice versa anyway. There are other downsides, though. You will probably take off 2 out of your 3 eastern neighbors, and that can be a big negative, in particular if Italy or Russia wasn't already hostile. From the Russian perspective, this is just a very aggressive attack by Austria, and if Russia was friendly before, you're going to have a lot of trouble winning him back after pulling this stunt. You should only go for Romania and Galicia in spring 1901 if you're pretty sure you want to fight Russia, or pretty sure you don't have any choice in the matter. The upside of this is that if the moves succeed, you will have a very strong position against the Russians. However, if you're using this moveset, you're probably not expecting them to succeed. You're probably expecting a Russian attack, which means that the Galicia move will probably bounce, while the Romania move might land, but you'll probably be kicked out of Romania in the fall unless Turkey supports you staying. Looking at the other side, you're ticking off Italy a bit by moving Trieste to Venice, but from the Italian perspective, a move like this is more likely to be annoying than dangerous. Some Italian players will be offended by this move, but many experienced Italian players will not, since they know they're either not in danger of losing Venice, or that they can easily retake it. Still, it's better not to move Trieste to Venice unless you believe Italy is fairly likely to attack you. It can end up being a de facto declaration of war, depending on the experience and temperament of the Italian player. As for myself, I don't know what I'd do as Italy if Austria made this move. It really depends. If Austria and I have good communications, or Austria has even talked me into leaving Venice undefended, and does this, I might decide this was a good reason to go to war with Austria. The bottom line for me about this opening is that it's a purely defensive maneuver that is highly likely to tick off 2 of the powers you should be trying to win over to your side. It's only a good combination of moves if you assume you're being attacked by both Italy and Russia, which is a very bad situation to be in its own right. In those specific circumstances only, it's a pretty decent combination of moves, even though it means you're unlikely to have any growth as a result of 1901. Unless Russia opens north, you're likely to lose Romania, since Russia will probably have an army in Ukraine, an army in Warsaw, and a fleet in Sevastopol after the Spring Orders process, outnumbering your army in Galicia and army in Romania, assuming you land both of those. And if Turkey opens the way Turkey usually opens, moving an army to Bulgaria and the other army into Constantinople, then Turkey can guarantee that you don't get a build by moving Bulgaria to Serbia in the fall, while Russia retakes Romania. This is a really bad situation. If you have all 3 of your neighbors fighting you, you really need a build, or 3. The Hedgehog gets quite a bit better if you have reason to believe Turkey is on your side instead of Italy and Russia's. Italy and Turkey don't usually work together very much anyway, so the question is usually whether Turkey is siding with you or Russia. If Turkey sides with you, and you landed in Romania, the fall will likely see you keep Romania and gain either Black Sea or Sevastopol from Russia, for the alliance. An excellent result. On the other hand, there's still the other side. The move of Trieste to Venice might have made Italy an enemy prematurely, and even if you and Turkey are doing well against Russia, that doesn't mean Italy can't jam up your game by interfering with you and Turkey during the invasion of Russia. Plus, if these moves play out the best possible way for an Austro-Turkish alliance, it still means you're not going to get Greece. Neither you nor Turkey will have secured it in 1901, most likely, and that will mean people are fighting over it in 1902. You won't have even secured Serbia, if this actually goes as well as it can. Maybe you can use Greece as a peace offering to keep Italy from attacking you while you attack Russia, though. There are always a lot of possibilities, so this moveset can be good, but only under 2 circumstances. One is that you're totally desperate and believe everyone around you is committed to attacking you, and the other is that you're confident that Turkey is your friend, but that he's definitely your only friend out of your 3 main neighbors, not counting Germany. This is not an opening I often play, for a number of reasons. One is that anyone who's decent playing as Italy is almost never going to be so hostile that it actually justifies the move of Trieste to Venice. Generally, it's inexperienced Italian players who make the moves to attack Austria in 1901. Another reason is that, and I can't repeat this often enough, it makes it difficult for you to acquire Greece or even Serbia, which is a remarkable downside for an Austrian opening that almost nullifies the upsides. But the Hedgehog does have its use, in the rare circumstances where it's actually the right decision. Just make sure you only use it rarely. I hope you liked this opening explanation. If you liked it, please like and subscribe to Florida Man Diplomacy. If you really liked it, consider joining the people whose names now appear on screen by providing further support through our Patreon or through subtitle translations. Thank you for watching this Florida Man Diplomacy production. Until next time, Florida Man, out.